So we are now on day 11, and I just want to share this. I finally have Star Shard spell, the greatest artifact for clearing PvE content, and also one of the best. It's just the best, honestly. You can use it in so many different modes, and once you get this, it's gonna be your default one to go for. And sometimes you change to Confining Spell, but you might ask, what do the Star Shard do? Every 4 times allied heroes cast their ultimate, a flame wave is unleashed on all enemies. The flame wave deals true damage equal to 60% of the target's current HP and up to 60% of team attack. The flame wave also reduces the target's attack speed by 60 for 4 seconds. And at +5 you unlock certain damage increased to 24% of current HP and capped at 90% instead. So that's really nice. And at level 10 it triggers after 3 ultimates instead of the 4, so it becomes even stronger. But I think this one is bugged, to be honest. If I remember correctly, like, you get the unlock earlier than it says for some reason. Or maybe that was another artifact, or they might actually have hotfixed it as well. When I started playing on my main account, you actually got down the +10 ability quicker, I believe. So that's kind of what I wanted to go through. But I actually think we can do some summons as well. Yeah, we can do 20, just for the fun. And also, I started to clear... I just got teleported because I was fighting Cecia in the campaign. So I started clearing Dark Forest 7. So, and actually, the trivia quiz is active right now. So let's go and do that one. When this video's out, this quiz might not be active. Under certain circumstances, Rise normal attack can deal AoE damage. I believe so. Don't remember. But if I go with the majority, then everyone is wrong at least. Hey! There we have it. I only want to do one. I don't want to spend my time in here all day. More accounts that I need to do this on, so I just want to do the daily. I've actually done it before once as well. But let's go and do the summon. Oh, I can actually get the petty now? Ooh. So, let's see who I get. A triple with the pity.
I'm here.
Dude, the luck on this account just continue. A Sylvina? Wow, that's insane. Damien? And another Carolina. Well. And the last 8 here was another Sylvina. Well, the good thing about that is...
I'm so tired.
Oh.
Snow?
Soon have a Legendary Plus to unlock her crit. Her hero. Can't remember what's it called. Her hero focus. That's what it's called. So let's jump back into the summons. I can do 10 more at least, so let's do them as well. Ah, only one. Well. At least it's an Odie. And I don't think I have enough. I would have enough if I do Arcane Labyrinth, because I believe I have difficulty I haven't done. Yeah, I'm gonna do this outside of the recording. I don't think you guys want to see me going through an Arcane Labyrinth. So I'll see you when that's done. And I'm also gonna clear some stuff in Dark Forest 7. And then I'm gonna jump into Primal Lord as well. And there we have it. I cleared difficulty 6. So let's jump into the Noble Tavern. And Epic. And let's go. Triple with legendary pull again. Wow. That's really, really good though. And it was also a really early pull. Go in and buy that one. So I guess this is kind of the weakness with the strat in a sense. That if your account is high rolling, you won't get those S tiers. And that's what a lot of you mentioned when I went into this strategy. And yeah, this can happen. I'm really well set up now. So the question is if I was to start pivot now or if I should keep on going. Because I think this strategy is still really good to do in the beginning when you're trying to force out OD and melee copies. But it might not be as good continuing it now. I will have to think about that until the next episode or the next time I do a lot of summons. I still think it's a solid strat to do right in the beginning, to be honest. But it's also so hard to tell because this is just me high rolling. And sure, if I would have gone for S tiers knowing that I would high roll, then yeah, then I would have a lot of higher S tiers. And I know a lot of people gonna argue that because I have high rolled. You're gonna be like, oh, you would have so many S tiers now. Yeah, I would. But my Coco, Odie, Merrily, and Lucius wouldn't be as far up as they are either. And I think that's benefiting my account as well, but in a different way. And I'm actually not behind in any progress right now. I'm still doing a lot in here, in Dark First 7. And I'm actually, a lot of the people that's free to play and that I have on my friends list is actually behind. But that can also be them not being optimal or having bad RNG or not being able to play as much. Of course I can't know that for sure. That is based on different strategies. That's impossible. So it might as well just be them not being able to play as much as well. However, comparing it to my first account, where I really high rolled and got a lot of S tiers as well, but it was also pay to win. I think the progress is about the same. I'm not behind in a sense in that way. And I think I'm gonna swap like that. And let's see how it goes. Now I finally have Star Shard spell as well. So let's see if it can increase any damage here. Or if I will still have some issues surviving. But going back to the strategy. In hindsight, would it have been better with S tiers if you high roll? Sure. But like I mentioned a couple of times now, the progress is about the same as my other free-to-play was at this point. When it comes to content and Dreamland placement. Ooh. Oh no, they survived. Good. So in that sense, I don't think I'm behind. But only time will tell. And if that's the case, then we know for sure later on. And it's so hard to tell what's like average progress or how far you should be and so on. A lot more damage, but that's kind of expected because I have a higher resistance level.
Both techniques and tactics are
I
indispensable.
wonder if I can do this to be able to upgrade the Sylvina. So let's go into battle or AFK stations and try to clear some instead. And let's swap over to Star Shard spell. Man, it's so exciting having Star Shard spell again. Like, this is when the game really starts to become fun. When you have access to new artifacts. And like the best artifact in the pre-season, at least. And it's actually one of the best one in the start of the next, or in the Song of Strife season as well. And it's actually better to go for Star Shard sometimes than the new artifact as well. So that tells you a lot about the power of Star Shard. These AFK stages is a bit easier because I haven't been able to push AFK stages, so I'm a bit behind on that as well. But that doesn't have anything to do with my summonings and that strategy. It has to do with I hadn't had a lot of time this week due to work and a lot of new content coming out on the season. And I actually yesterday listened to Vulcan's new podcast as well, where him, Dandy Gray, Sibo and Rix was discussing the state of the game. They had a lot of solid points, but one of the major ones that Vulcan made was how easily you can fall behind, especially in the new season, if you don't start when the season is released. So if the season comes out on your server and you can't play the first couple of days or so, you're gonna struggle a lot because you're a couple of days behind in progress and you don't get the same amount of resources, you can't push as hard. And I really liked what Vulcan was talking about when he said that, because it's kind of the same with a new server and this free-to-play account, that I could probably be ranking a bit higher if I had more time and just could focus on this account in the beginning. But I just didn't have time for it. And when that happens, it's just you fall behind a bit. And all that progress over time just stacks up and everyone just gets further and further ahead because you don't have the time to keep up. And the same goes a bit with preseason, even though there is some catch-up mechanics and so on. Because we actually had one guy on my main account that started like 1.5 to 2 weeks after everyone else, and he caught up, but it took him a while before he was caught up. But now he's like one of the highest ranking on in our guild. So you can catch up, at least in the preseason or the normal game. I don't even know what to call it anymore. So you can catch up in that way, but I don't know how the catch up is in the new season. So that should hopefully be enough here so I can claim more dust. Nice.
Technique optimal training.
Really good. Now all my heroes are 110. So let's see if we can rank even higher now that everyone's leveled up. So hopefully no one dies. And this is also so dependent on the dodges from the Primal Lord. I was about to call it Lone Gaze because that's its name in the season. Pretty good. I wonder if we can put in someone else than foreign, to be honest. Since we don't have Soul Pact, might actually be able to put in someone else. But I don't think my Kruger is high enough to be able to tank him. That's like my big concern. Otherwise I could have gone for Kruger, maybe. Just to have some melee. We actually dealt less damage. We're dealing the most than Zacess. Kinda expected. Yeah, I don't have anyone I can replace the Thoran with. I'm gonna boost it, I guess. So let's just do the last attempt and see how that goes. I wish I could get a few more Goku copies so I could upgrade his hero focus so we get a bit more haste. Just helps the timing with so many bosses. Goku coming up with a good ultimate there. So many dodges, it's hard to tell who's hitting and who isn't.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
A bit more damage. Being about the same. That was really good. Some good attempts. And it's telling me to challenge more AFK stages. Yeah. Do that soon. Let's just go into Necro as well. See how it goes with the Star Shard. But we're gonna have a harder time surviving maybe. Before I was using the healing spell. So that might become an issue. But the good thing about it is that everyone gets more haste, so they can get their ultimates off quicker in the beginning, and hopefully get more ultimates before off, or they can't get them off anymore. Oh, Smoking getting a heal off. Really good. Oh, come on. Marley sometimes is just so bad when it comes to the jumps. Oh, yikes. There goes everyone. Yeah. The survivability became an issue. This is really like only one of the things I don't like with a new account, is that you're looking at heroes you want to put in and it's like, nope, can't do that. But what we could do is put Coco to the left instead. That way they don't get hit as much or bunched up like that, hopefully. And that way maybe the Odie can survive a bit longer, make more damage. Oh, that merrily. Well, we dealt a bit more damage, but just for the fun, let's do this instead, just to try it out. Because the one thing that's kind of bad with Merrily, you don't, when the Ode or the Smoky isn't that far upgraded, is when she jumps to the right here, she doesn't get healed and doesn't get the attack bonus either. So, she just dies sometimes like that. Good damage reduction and healings coming out from Coco and Smokey. Oh. New record. I wonder what happens if we go back to the healing spell. Just to see if that helps with the amount of healing. If then they can survive longer. Good damage tracking coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't survive without it though. And yikes. The same issue. The healing spell didn't help. Well, that's all the attempts for today. Now I'm gonna go back and clear more and see how much progress you can do today. But as always, thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.